You know what's fascinating? The other day, I was talking to a good friend of mine, and he asked me a question that stopped me right in my tracks. He said, "Why do some people make it and others don't?" And I'll tell you what I told him. Success has a price tag, and that price tag is called sacrifice. Now, I grew up on a farm in Idaho, and let me share something interesting with you about farming that changed my entire perspective on success. Every spring, my father would take our best seeds, seeds we could have eaten, seeds we could have sold, and he'd bury them in the ground. Why would you take perfectly good seeds and just bury them? But here's the miracle, and pay close attention to this, because it's profound. Those buried seeds, that sacrifice of immediate consumption, would multiply 100-fold by harvest time. That's exactly how success works. You have to give up something valuable today to gain something even more valuable tomorrow. Some people say, well, oh, I want success, but I don't want to give anything up. And I always say that's like wanting a harvest without planting any seeds. It just doesn't work that way. The universe has set it up so that everything worthwhile requires a sacrifice. You want better health. You've got to sacrifice that extra hour of sleep to get to the gym. You want more money. You've got to sacrifice some leisure time to work on your skills, your business, your education. You want better relationships. You've got to sacrifice your pride sometimes and be the first to say, "I'm sorry." I remember when I first started out, barely making enough to get by. I had a choice. I could buy a TV and watch other people succeed, or I could buy books and learn how to succeed myself. That TV would have given me immediate pleasure, but those books, they gave me a future. See, most people don't succeed because they're not willing to be temporarily uncomfortable for permanent improvement. They're not willing to plant their seeds. They want to eat their seeds and have a... It doesn't work that way. It's not about giving up something for nothing. It's about giving up something good for something better. It's about giving up what you want now for what you want most. The question isn't, do you want success? Everyone wants success. The real question is, what price are you willing to pay? Because that price must be paid in full, and it must be paid in advance. But that's just the beginning of understanding how success really works in our world today. You know, when I started studying success, real success, not just the kind you see on magazine covers, I discovered something remarkable. Success isn't what most people think it is. It's not about getting lucky, and it's certainly not about hoping and wishing things will get better while sitting on your couch eating popcorn. The marketplace, and this is crucial to understand, the marketplace is brutally honest. It doesn't care about your dreams, your wishes, or your good intentions. The marketplace only rewards one thing: value. The value you bring to the table, the value you create, the value you become. Let me tell you a story about a young man I met at one of my seminars. He came up to me afterward, all excited, saying, "I really want to be successful." I asked him, "What did you do last weekend?" He said, "Well, I watched TV, hung out with friends, played some video games." I said, "That's fine, but understand this. Successful people don't just want success, they work at success." Here's the fundamental truth about success that nobody wants to hear. Success is not something you chase. It's something you become. And becoming requires fundamental changes in how you think, how you act, and most importantly, how you spend your time. I often tell people, don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for fewer problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge. Wish for more wisdom. That's the foundation. That's where it all starts. Now, let me share something fascinating about the price tag of success. Success has a price, and the price must be paid in full, and it must be paid in advance. That's just how it works. You can't buy success on credit. You can't say, "Well, I'll be disciplined after I succeed." It doesn't work. The price tag includes things like going to work early when others are sleeping, studying while others are partying, saving while others are spending, practicing while others are playing, learning while others are loafing. And here's what's interesting. The price of success is always less than the price of failure. But most people don't see it that way because they're not thinking long term. They're thinking about today, this week, this month. But success isn't built in days. It's built in decades. I remember talking to a successful businessman who told me something profound. He said, most people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in a decade. We want everything now, instantly, immediately. But that's not how real, lasting success works. The foundation of success is built on understanding that everything worthwhile has a price. Everything. Want better health? There's a price. Want better relationships? There's a price. Want financial independence? There's a price. And here's the kicker. You can't negotiate the price. The only choice you have is whether you're willing to pay it. But, and this is important, once you understand this, once you truly get it deep in your bones that success has a price and you're willing to pay it, something magical happens. Your excuses disappear. Your procrastination vanishes. Your commitment level rises. Why? Because now you understand the rules of the game. You understand that success isn't about luck or chance or circumstances. And speaking of understanding how success really works, let me share with you something fascinating about the mathematics of achievement. You know what's fascinating about success? It follows mathematical principles just as reliable as gravity. 2 + 2 = 4 yesterday, today, and it'll be the same tomorrow. Success works exactly the same way. It's not mysterious, it's mathematical. Let me break this down in a way that'll absolutely amaze you. Every day, every single day, you're either moving toward success or away from it. There's no standing still in life. Even standing still is going backward because time is moving forward. Here's a simple equation. I want you to write down. Your life in 5 years would be the sum of 2 things. The books you read and the people you associate with. That's it. Simple mathematics. You can't hang around negative people for 5 years and expect to live a positive life. You can't read 0 books and expect to have better answers. Time, the most precious commodity we have. Everyone gets the same amount. 24 hours a day, 168 hours a week. The difference between the successful and the unsuccessful isn't time. It's what they do with that time. I talked to a young man recently who told me he didn't have time to read. I asked him, how much TV do you watch? He said, about 3 hours a day. I said, there's your reading time. It's not about having time. That's the mathematics of time management. Here's something that'll blow your mind. Small changes compounded over time create massive results. If you improve just 1% every day, at the end of the year, you're 37 times better. Not 365% better. That's the power of compound interest. Working in your personal development. Let me give you another mathematical principle. The slight edge. Successful people do little.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing evening. If you can hear me, go to the comment section and type the number 555. If you can hear me loud and clear, type 555. How are you doing? How are you doing? Comment section. Type 555. Type 555. Amazing evening this evening. How are we doing? Yes, I want to be sure we had a wonderful day. So, we give God the glory. Okay, now I'm sure that I am audible. I hope it's not echoing. Just confirm. Hope it's not echoing. So if you can see me, go to the comment section and type 777. I want to be sure I am also visible. If you can see me, type 777. You can see me, type 777. Okay. Good evening this evening. How are we doing? Okay, let's get into the matter of the day. Go to the comment section, do your accreditation, and if you know someone that's supposed to be in by now, and the person is not in, please reach out to the person. This number is not numbering enough. This is 19. Nada, no, I did it. Leaders in the house, reach out to your partners. Let everybody log in now. Let everybody log in now. Leaders in the house, let everybody log in now. Let everybody log in. Do the needful, do the needful, do the needful. 2020 number is coming up. Okay, let us start. We return glory to God Almighty, the giver of life that has made it possible for us to be alive this moment. Thank you because you've been our Father. You've been helping us. We say be glorified. We commit this evening to your hand. Take control. At the end of everything, let him be praised. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Mama mix Oyinbo àti Yoruba for the benefit of those who don't understand Yoruba in our midst. So, what are we checking out this evening, ladies and gentlemen? If you need to write very fast, and if you need to take screenshot, take screenshot. I pray to God to help me achieve this goal as fast as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, what is it that we are checking out this evening? Of course, for many of us that were available at the office yesterday, you get to understand our very own Mr. Philip mentioned it, that we are starting a challenge, and this is a challenge that's going to what? That's going to liberate lives. Is that okay? So it's a 90 days challenge. So how do you win the 90 days challenge? How do you win like a pro? How do you win like a pro? How do you win like a pro? Let's get into the matter as fast as possible. Like I said, if you know anybody that should be in by now and the person is not yet in, reach out to them so they wouldn't miss out. Okay. As you can see on your screen, the business we do, it's not just the bring one, bring two, as many would always term it to be. Yes, it's not the kind of business of bring one, bring two. It is a business that has divinely been orchestrated by God for the purpose of transformation. If you can hear me, type transformation. If you can hear me, type transformation, type transformation, type transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, where there is no pain, there is absolutely no gain. If you can hear me, type transformation. This number is not numbering enough. We are more than 100. We are more than 200. Why am I having 26? Please reach out to everyone that should be in, okay? Where there's no pain, there's no gain. This is what actually led to the birth of challenge. So when you hear challenge, challenge. When we're talking about challenge, what does it mean? What is challenge? Challenge is the call to someone to participate in a competitive situation. Tẹ́ bá ti rí àǹfààní tó ń di pé a fẹ́ ṣe kí ni, a fẹ́ fi agagbága, challenge ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. A fẹ́ fi agagbága to know exactly who is actually doing something, who is superior in terms of ability or strength. But ladies and gentlemen, sẹ́rí ní iléeṣẹ́ tiwa in Diamond Project, àwa ò kì í ja ìjà èmi ló gbọ́n jù, èmi ló ṣe é ṣe jù, èmi ló mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe jù. No, we don't do that. We don't fight or compete for the best or the strongest or the greatest, rather. No. Challenge in C2 Energy Diamond Project only separates the boys from the men. You can hear me, type that in the comment section. Boys from men. It separates boys from the men. Challenge will stretch you and bring out the best version of you. This is the preparation for 90 days challenge. Of course, the date has been announced. It's starting on the 1st of July. So, ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀, kí ló yẹ ká mọ̀, kí ló yẹ ká ṣe, kí ni àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ká gbé yẹ̀wò? What should we check out? Ìdí tí a fi pè ìpéjọpọ̀ àṣálẹ́ yìí nì. So, what actually am I planning to do? Ladies and gentlemen, The moment you don't understand the purpose, everything will not work as expected. Tàbá sì ń wo bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ire bá ṣe máa ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ni kakọ̀ kóra iwájú a ní office meeting a parí meeting tán àwọn cell meeting a tún jáde hello, it's gone, far gone beyond that. It's far gone beyond that. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter how painful a challenge is, the reward is always what? Is always juicy. No matter how painful a challenge is, the reward is always juicy. Kẹ́lẹ̀ borí kẹ́lẹ̀ yege ní challenge kí làwọn nǹkan tí ẹ ká gbé yẹ̀wò. What should you do? What should you know for you to win a challenge? Number one, you must understand why you are on the challenge. Are you following? Are you following? If you don't understand why you are joining the challenge, you won't join the challenge. If you don't understand the reason why you should make a decision, you will just live like normal. The day the realization is done on you, ọjọ́ tí ẹ bá mọ̀ tí òye yẹn bá wá sí yín lọ́kàn pé mo mọ̀ tí ju ààyè tí mo wà yìí lọ. There was a lady that I showed this opportunity back 2020, 2021. Ó rí bí one of those side hustles, those gambles, all those Ponzi systems. This lady refused to take action. Guess what? Just this afternoon, her thought crossed my mind, and I asked her. She was working with Port Oil back then. That was why I knew her. Then I was still doing my menial labourer job. When I met her before 2020 though. I met her far back 2017, 2016, 17, 18. Lo and behold, this young lady was telling me that what? She has been sent out of job for over 2 years. Please, just a moment. Can you give me a minute or two? Okay, I'm back. So, long story short, only for me to speak with her this afternoon, and guess what she was telling me? She said for over 2 years, she has not been working. Then I asked her, what is her plan? She said she's looking for a job. Hello, this lady I'm talking about, if I'm not mistaken, she's 4 years older than me. 4 years older than me. Then if you talk about Jesse, wetin come spoil the matter on top was the fact that what? She's looking for money to start POS business. I was pained. Something touched in my mind. I sent her a voice note. Guess what? I sent her the voice note, if not for privacy and confidential, allowed to play her reply. She said, Kai, that I spoke to her and she was crying in that voice note of her reply. She was crying. She was telling me, do I feel she wished to be like this? Ladies and gentlemen, people will love pity party, but the moment you don't understand the purpose of your existence, you will live life like normal. I remember the day Mr. Philip was asking, how many of you would love to be in the challenge? Only few people raised up their hands. Now we are throwing this open until you understand why you are on the challenge. You will just do things normal. Are you following? You need to understand the purpose of entering the challenge. There is difference for you to be on challenge. There's difference for you entering challenge. There's difference from you being on challenge. There is different from what? And why you want to run a challenge. It could be for your family. It could be that you have realized that age and time is not by your side. And you decided Then what purpose? The purpose is that the moment I'm able to win the challenge, I will be able to help many people. When I'm able to win the challenge, I'll be able to transform lives. Is that your own purpose? You need to understand that the fight against poverty is serious. Until you break out, ẹni tó bá jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn tara á bá dákẹ́. Until you decide that something must change. Torí, if you are broke, kò ní torí dúró lásán o. It will call down to your children, your children's children. If you doubt me, why is it that me and you currently we are passing through a phase? Why are we not living good life? It's because our parents never worked something down for us. So what do? Ladies and gentlemen, I move. There are skills needed to be successful in this organization. Especially all these skills have to do with the challenge. For you to be successful, you must know how to prospect. Somebody type prospect. Somebody type prospect. You must know how to prospect. You must know how to invite. You must know how to present. If you don't know it, these three, forget it, you're gone. Then talk about closing. Talk about follow-up. Talk about what? Getting new prospects started. These are skills. Then talk about promoting events. Then the skill of leadership. Certainly challenge you. How would you prospect? As a matter of fact, we have the roadmap, we have everything prepared down for you. All you need to do is you need to be so that you can what? Achieve the goal. Kí ni túmọ̀ prospecting ọ̀nà? Wọ́n ní ká ṣe 90 days challenge. Tó bá ti rí àwọn èèyàn wọ̀nyẹn, ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀ nìyẹn o. Àwọn tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa yìí, wọ́n wà ní fóònù yìí, they are right in your phone. Bó lẹ sá máa pè wọ́n jọ, we have everything prepared for you. So pay close attention. As a matter of fact, mi ò tí ì rí organization as good as best as the Diamond Project. Because why? The vision of our organization is to raise financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people. And together, we can use our resources and affect the world positively. Ìyẹn wá túbọ̀ sí pé kí ni àwọn tó wà ní ìjọ wa, àwọn tó wà ní mọ́sálásí wa, àwọn tó wà ní àyíká wa, we will prospect them, invite them, and show them the opportunity. Then what? We're going to help them understand why they should also do that. I'm not going to talk all this today. So, ladies and gentlemen, kí a tẹ̀ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ challenge yìí, kí ló yẹ ká ṣe? Wọ́n kàn sọ ni pé challenge, àwọn míì wá náwó sókè. Kí ló tẹ̀ ká ṣe fún challenge yìí ká tẹ̀ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ gan-an? Number one, you must make it known publicly. Someone type publicly. For accountability purpose. Kí ni lè túmọ̀ sí o? Sẹ́rí nǹkan tẹ́ bá ní ẹ fẹ́ ṣe, ẹnìkan sọ fún mi lọ́jọ́ sí pé nǹkan tí má ti lè sọ pé tí kejì báyìí kò lè ṣeé ṣe mọ́. What do I mean? The person was like, once I make known my plan to someone else, it will be possible. But let me tell you, the moment you make it known publicly in this organization, guess what? You have what? Subject yourself to be held accountable. You have subject yourself to be held accountable so that what? Everybody will watch you. And because you don't want to fail anybody, because you don't want them to feel like, this person is a failure, what do? You decide to make it happen. Someone type accountability. If you can hear me, type accountability. If you can hear me loud and clear, type accountability. Accountability yẹn gangan. Òun nìkan tó ń ṣe kí ni? Òun nìkan tó mú wá ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ ká ṣe. Láì ṣe parẹ́ tó dì wá lọ́wọ́ mú, nothing would change. Number two, you must take permission. Somebody's like, lady challenge, Yes, so you must take permission. You need to take permission from who? As a woman, take permission from your husband. As a man, take permission from your wife. As a parent, take permission from your children. Guess what? What are you asking them to do for you? Very simple. As a husband in the house, you meet your wife, tell your wife, honey, you see this challenge I want to start. It's just for 3 months or 90 days. Meanwhile, it's 12 weeks. For the new partner that are just joining us, in fact, you are joining at the right time. Because we are told that what you're going to run 12 weeks project plan. Coincidentally, 12 weeks is 3 months. And this challenge is 3 months. So what do? You just tell your partner, honey, for the next 3 months, I want to go crazy. I want to change the mindset. I want to change our life standard of living. I want to make something out of it. And you guess what? You need to also promise your spouse, honey, once I achieve this, which I know I will achieve it, I will take you for what? Expensive vacation trip. I will take you for this. I will give you that. Just make something attached to it. Promise your children the same thing. Take permission from your family members. If you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, if you are someone that has a religious practice and you have an assignment for the next 3 months, take permission. I won't be functioning that much in church. I'm no longer coming to church. I'll be coming to church, but just assume that I'm on break. If you are following, type yes in the comment section. Number 3, you need to have a goal plan ahead to achieve. Ẹ ní láti ní ògo nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ rí gbèsè. What is the goal plan? Kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ rí dìmú? Have you been playing with 50,000, 20,000, 100,000? Or you have been rigmaroling with 200K per month? No. With challenge, you want to shoot yourself above millions. Yes, it's possible and it is doable. Number 4, you need to give time frame. Someone can type time frame in the comment section. Ẹ nílò láti tún fi ìgbà àti àkókò tẹ́ fi ṣe wá. It can be forever. Èyí tá a fi náà máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ wo nìyẹn o? July 1st nìyẹn. You must set a date to start and a date to end. It must be stated. It must be stated. Number 5, commit all your plan to God. Are you following? Commit all your plan to God. Ọlọ́run nìkan ló borí ohun gbogbo. While you are committing your plan to God, what are you asking God for? You are asking God for sound health, good mind, understanding, long life. You are also asking God for what? The safety of those people you are going to show the opportunity. You are asking God to open their mind. When you say commit all your plans to God, you are asking God to please help these people understand. You are praying against the village people that is preventing them, because everybody listening to me, there is a force I don't want you to break through. And until the divinity intervene, go sing control session. If you are following, type yes in the comment section. So this is what you are committing to God. Ladies and gentlemen, take note of this very quickly. Take note. Challenge is not bed of roses. So, something like this is challenge. Some people just stand there, I want to do that. Challenge is not bed of roses. Of course, challenge is not that kind of thing. I just feel when I want to do it, I will do it. When I don't want to do it, I will not do it. Hello? Challenge is meant to take you out of your comfort zone. Out of your comfort zone. You are here listening to me. You always love to sleep. In fact, 7 to 7:30 in the morning is a problem for many people. 7 to 7:30 in the evening is another problem for many people. Just to feel comfortable. In contour, push me, like here. Hello, challenge is not meant for you. Oh, I just want to do this in my own way. I don't like anybody. Hello, challenge is not meant for you. That's why in our organization, man, so can you say everybody knows okay? And let me also help you understand this. Am I saying it to scare you? No. Let me help you understand something, ladies and gentlemen. The moment you make payment to join this organization, it's not the day you start the business. So for men that say, I've paid for a while now, I've not heard anything, you can't go any part of po because you have not done what is needful. I use myself as a case study. I made it in 2020. I was still doing part-time job. I was still doing business as a part-timer. I never took it serious, not until ending of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, some people will make payment this 2025. Oh, my, the 2027 got to take it serious. May that not be your portion. May that not be you. The lady I was telling you about, she joined 2021. This is 2025. Now she's asking me, what should I now do? I hope it's not too late for me. May this not be your portion. So challenge is meant to take you out of your comfort zone. For the next 3 months, you want to break loose, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you, hell will not allow that to happen. They will want to fight you to make your decision. Challenge makes you disciplined to achieve your result. Sẹ́rí challenge tá a sọ̀rọ̀ pa yìí. Àmì àwọn mi wà tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tá a bá parí tán, ẹ wà tún rí ọ̀tún wa. Did you mark my language? Àwọn míì nu wa tá a bá parí tán, which means some of us, when we are done with the challenge, you now see the new us, the ultimate best version of us comes out. You always love to sleep and wake up 6 a.m. Now you wake up 4:30 a.m. You pray 30 minutes, 1 hour. You blast some gym runs. You blast some motivational. You read some books in the morning. Before you wake up and enter the day, you set your day right. It's too much challenge in you. This is the meaning of challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, challenge is not meant for the lily-livered. Pay attention. You are here. You love what you are doing. You don't want them that will push you. My mental state is okay. My mental health. Are people saying so? Hello, challenge not meant for people that have mental health too. No. Mental state of mind is so precious to me. Anything that will trouble me, I don't like it. No, go and do your salary job. Or you can be still earning your 20,000, 70,000, 100,000. You're not tired of that. Because if Nigeria happens to you, my brother, my sister, I keep saying it. Now they say UK is what do you call it? Israel is fighting, Iran is fighting, USA is supporting them. All brothers are doing their own thing. What if they say you should leave Nigeria now? Do you have the capacity to leave Nigeria? No, okay, bandits are killing people, Benue State are killing. If they say leave Nigeria now, do you have what it takes? I'm helping you to understand the reason why you need to take this challenge serious. Because if you don't understand it, forget it, it's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, it is normal to experience fear. It is normal at the point of transition, at the point of trying to move from one phase to the other. Yes, it is normal. It is normal. So what are the common fear you are to expect as far as this challenge is concerned? Number one, fear of rejection. You can hear me type in the comment section. Fear of rejection. Ṣe sure pé tí n bá ṣe 90 days challenge yìí àbí 12 weeks program yìí àwọn tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi wọn mọ̀ ní máa bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Hello, it's normal. And my response to you, I always have that kind of belief that if I go and tell somebody now, they will not like me again. My response is, when you do not tell them, how many of them has called you to give you 20,000 before? When you have been working as a secret agent in this organization, how many people have said, my brother, I want to take care of your children's school fee? So what should you do? Let them know. It is normal. Fear of rejection will set in. Number 2, fear of failure. Fear of failure. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, ẹ̀rù pé kí n mọ̀ ṣe kí ni, kí n mọ̀ ṣe gbé gbági, kí n mọ̀ ṣàṣìṣe, kí n ṣàlè ṣe kó lè jẹ́, ó máa wáyé. Sẹ́rí àwọn ẹ̀rù wọ̀nyí is normal. Ẹ mọ̀ sì jẹ́ kó ṣe kí ni, ẹ mọ̀ sì jẹ́ kó di yín lọ́wọ́ kò, ẹ mọ̀ sì jẹ́ kó sọ wípé torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ṣe kankan, ẹ máa ṣe o, ẹ máa ṣe. Fear of failure. Number 3, fear of unknown. Tí ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ gan-an. Tí ẹ mọ̀ bí tá ti ẹ ń gbé lọ hà, ẹ̀rù pé Mr. Philip, ẹni pé tá a bá ṣe 90 days challenge yìí, ẹni mo lè make 1 million ṣá. Okay, ó ṣàṣìbí a máa ṣe hello. That is fear of unknown. Number 4, fear of being judged. Fear of being judged. Àti bá sọ fún ẹ, a sọ fún ẹ, ìwọ ló kí ń gbọ́ràn. Truth be told, in this same 90 days challenge, not everybody will win. But let me be sincere with you. For as many that will do it accordingly, you will have shift. Someone type shift. If you can hear me, type shift in the comment section. If you do it accordingly, you will have shift away from the usual you. So people who want to be like Seba Software, Seba, if you are scared of people talking, what will people say? What will people say? Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. You came to this planet Earth alone. So fear of being judged, let it be. Number 5, fear of success. Àwọn míì wà tẹ̀tẹ̀rí kí wọ́n tẹ̀lé ìgbéga ẹ̀ ló ń bá wọn lẹ́rù because they are scared. Tí bá lóhùn yẹn báyìí kọ́, ó mà ṣe wá ṣe. Yes. Are you surprised that someone can be scared of being successful? Oh, yes. But listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how big your fear might be, just know that what? They are not real. They are not real. Fear is an acronym that says false evidence appearing real. So they are not real. No matter how big they are what? They are not real. Let it ring, let it vibrate, let it resonate inside of you as you are seeing it over and over. So what is the best recommended tool for you to have a successful challenge? I crave indulgence. I will request a few 3 to 5 minutes. So I will wrap up this section. What is the recommended tool? Ladies and gentlemen, home launch. This is the number 1 we are recommending. If you can hear me, go and type home launch, home launch, home launch. If you can hear me, type home launch very quickly. Home launch is the recommended tool. What is home launch? Home launch is the act of bringing the business to your doorstep, where your loved ones will join you just because of what? Credibility. Home launch, because of your credibility, because you are somebody that is of value to them. So to have an effective home launch, number 1, you write out the names of your people. Write 100 fresh people. These are quality people with you. Then guess what? We are not going to treat all the 100. You can be picking them in batch. 20, 20, 20. In this one, and this week, I'm actually 20. Second week, I'm actually 20. Third week, I'm actually 20. Then number 2 is what? Sit with your leader to agree on the date for your home launch. Home launch and my leader, please don't be offended. I just thought about it now. I want my home launch to be done next tomorrow. Hello, it doesn't work that way. Home launch is not what you rush into. Home launch is what you settle down to prepare for it. At least, like we said, some people have chosen next week, some chose next week, some are choosing 2 weeks' time. I have the list on ground. What do I do as a leader? I now sit down to begin to work with these people's plan. Number 3, use the God has done his script. ẹni tó bá ń gbọ́ràn ẹ ṣe bá ṣe ní kẹ́ ṣe o. Please listen and follow what is duplicating. This God has done it. It's not from me. It's not from Leader Philip. No. God has done it, came from our mastermind. I will show you the script shortly. Please do not do it your own way. Use the recommended system, because it's monkey see, monkey do. Let me give you an instance. If you go and print a card and you call them and invite them with a card, what if that person cannot have the money to print card in call? We always tell people, in home launch, what do you do? In home launch, you do the following. Don't cook. Don't cook. As simple as sachet water or biscuit is okay. Because the moment you cook, that person that is joining you will be scared, thinking that during his or her own time, he has to cook. Let me tell you, that we call it home launch does not mean that it must be done in your home. You can prepare a suitable environment. It could be a church, it could be a mini hall, it could be your mosque, it could be a compound. All we need from you is what? Your television, your power supply, and fan for proper ventilation. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. I'm rounding up already, ladies and gentlemen. So what is the script? Very simple. This is the script. Hello, James. God has done it. This script, you are going to make a call. Advisably, use call to do this. Hello, James. Guess what? God has done it. Let me tell you, if they ask you, what has God done? Your reply is very simple. All I can say now is that what? God is great. Please, whatever you are doing, never forget to put God in the equation. I promise you full exclusive breakdown of what God has done in my house. All I just need you to do is to make yourself available in my house. I have to go now. Go back on. Hello, John. Olúwa ti ṣe o. John abere kí lolúwa ṣe? Ọ̀rẹ́ mi, kí lolúwa ṣe? Wo, nǹkan tí mo kàn lè sọ báyìí ni pé nínú nǹkan tó bá ń ṣe, sáà máa fọlọ́run ṣe kí ni? Máa fọlọ́run ṣe ìṣáájú. Mo promise ẹ pé màá fún ẹ ní ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ gbogbo àlàyé kíní ní ilé mi lọ́jọ́ Friday láago 2. Ìwọ sáà ti di dájú pé o ò pẹ́ débẹ̀ torí tó bá pẹ́ dé o lè mọ̀ níbi jókòó sí o. As simple as this, mo láti lọ báyìí, you are done. This is very simple. Ladies and gentlemen, even if you are going to do on WhatsApp, it is the same system. Type it like that. God has done it. If they're not asking you, just do this as a chat and tell them I have to go now. Don't engage anybody again. Ladies and gentlemen, after that, 2 days to the event, 3 days to the event, what do? Send them this, what do you call it? Send them this message. This is the message that will carry what? Invitation. You are cordially invited. Number 7, Ile-Oloko Street, so place. Lagos, Ikeja, Shagam, Ekiti, wherever you are. 5 p.m., 3 p.m. on Friday. God has finally done it. As simple as this, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you are meant to do. If you got value so far, so good, go to the comment section and type value, type value, type value, type value, type value. If you got value, type value, because I'm done. Watch your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, just like the inscription, success is the best revenge. Never give up. In this 90 days challenge, if you will be involved in this challenge, go and type, I will be involved. I'm done. If you will be involved, go and type, I will be involved. Get to your leader now. Go and message your leader. I want to be involved in this. Let every leader gather the names of everyone that will be involved and let it get to us. Let's see those who can still work with. We are tired of people sitting down at the fence. If Nigeria happened to you, do you have what it takes? This is the reason why you have to make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to believe that you are set and you are ready for July 1st. Never give up. If you will be involved, go and type, I will be involved. I will be involved. I will be involved. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me around this evening. We've never been out of content. We can only be out of time. My name is Dr. Stanley Jeremiah Wells, and my mission is not to heal the sick. No, but what? Those who are sick in mind, those who are poor, and those who really want a way out. That's why we are here. Until we come your way again, stay positive, stay strong. God bless you.